Hello, my dears, and welcome back to the Kitty Coven. We are here to do this week's Dreamsnaps. So if you want to see how this came together, for the most part, stick around for just a little bit, and I will show you my process start to finish for this photo. And I'm so excited for you guys to see how it came out. Let's go ahead and see what our challenge is going to be this week. Royal for a week. Okay, so it's a decoration challenge. It's time to adorn your valley with regal decorations, whether you're hosting an elegant beachside soiree with Ariel or a grand ball with Belle. Let your valley shine with majestic charm. I actually think I kind of have an area most of the way set up for this already. There was a while ago that I made this area up here for Belle and the Beast. And I think this is actually going to be perfect for what we're looking for. This may be a week where I don't actually really need to do much. I think this is gonna be really good already. Let's see what they have suggested. The cloud throne could be cute, just to like add there. What else is there that is kind of what they're looking for? We do have the display pillars. I was gonna see if they sit really nice, like super close to that, but they don't. Okay, I want to try to at least kind of almost upgrade this area a little bit. I do want to use maybe a couple of these butterflies. I don't want to use a ton, but I want some floating around. I think that'll be really cute. We do have some candelabras already down. Oh, okay, what else is there? The funny thing is I'm looking at this and obviously we have some of this already down, right? And you can see that, but there's been so much more since I've made this area that's come out. I don't know if we're gonna find a lot though. And that's gonna be the really weird part of this is I think this may be a rare occasion where we're getting essentially a rerun of an older event maybe. Because this feels very familiar, and I'm pretty sure that I built this area for a Dreamsnaps a while ago. I am almost positive. Now, I can't remember if that is one that was before or after I started filming my Dreamsnaps, because that may be a thing. I can't remember if it was before or after I started doing these YouTube videos for you guys every week. Oh, I'll have to maybe dig back through and see. And if I do find it before I post this, I'll try to link it. And even if I find it after, I'll go back into the description and link it. Because for once, I think I have everything I need here. It's interesting. I am looking through this to see if there is anything else. I think you're going to be a bit bigger than I would want. Yeah. I do think you're kind of cool, though. But I just... It is always funny for me to see because you can almost tell when they've tried to like reskin an old challenge we've had. Because I look at this and I don't keep all of my Dreamsnaps areas up. Usually they'll stay up for a bit and then they get cleared when I want the space for another Dreamsnap, or I get around to attempting to properly decorate that area. Other than that, I usually don't take them down necessarily, and then some of them, like this one, kind of slowly morph into a permanent piece for me because I sometimes really, really like how they come out. And this was one of those for sure. How many of these do I have? Well, we do have 3, okay. Could try to add maybe a few more statues throughout. I do need to go in and clean this area up a bit. I'm starting to see there's some trunks and stuff that have grown in here, so we'll go clear that up in just a minute. Let me see if there's anything else I want to pull out first though, and then we'll do kind of a quick cleanup, and then I guess really we're mostly just gonna have to put an outfit together for this one and maybe start to like pull things further together to give us a better visual further together, closer together. Because I don't see much. And I am actually a bit concerned that I haven't seen a lot here. Obviously, we've seen some stuff that I already have down. But I'm a bit concerned that I haven't seen a lot of it, that we may not actually hit our Dreamsnaps numbers. But we'll give it a try first. And then we'll see from there. Like I said, we'll do a little bit of rearranging. Just a little bit, not a ton. I think that this area looks really nice already. But of course, something being Dreamsnaps ready is a little bit different than something that's going to be, you know, like a long-term decoration addition to your area. So we may have to kind of pull some stuff in to give us a better framing for the photo, and then I'll return it back to its normal places later. I'm not really seeing anything else. Obviously, we have the Golden Opal Road, which I am going to drag out just a little bit more to make sure we can get a really nice shot here. But that's kind of it. Okay, let's take a quick look around. The flowers I can just move. I don't need to take those into my inventory. But anything that I really need to like pick up to get out of the way, I just want to get that picked up and out of the way. Okay, I guess I picked that flower up anyway. Sure, we'll just go ahead and pick them up, make it easy. And then I need to kind of pull these out. Oh, I only have a little bit more with the border. Okay, that's fine. Let's go see if we can make some more. Hopefully I have what I need to make more. I think I do. I've been pretty good about like trying to rebuild up my reserves, but it's possible I'm low on the stuff for this. There's some stuff I don't have a ton of. I'm still working on that, slowly but surely. Okay, I want the one with the border. Oh, we can make plenty. We'll just make a whole stack of these. We can make plenty. And in fact, I think I'm constantly like overflowing on gold right now. So that's fine. That is absolutely fine with me. All right, coming back up here. We'll pick some of this up just to get it out of the way. I do think I might take some of these trees and add them in. I think they'll be a really, really pretty addition. Okay, so I want to pull you out. Probably 2 more just to make sure we have plenty of space there. Okay. And now let's pull some of these trees in here. Try to kind of fill out maybe back here a lot. Ooh, okay. That does not sit back there how I would like. I think I can pull this over a tiny, tiny bit. No. Okay, what about you? Can I move you one that way? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Is it? Okay, it's just because there's flooring. Okay, so I can't do that over the flooring. Well, I guess theoretically what I could do real quick, just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, is we will come in here and get rid of you, and come in here and get rid of, yeah, I guess it'll be you. I didn't mean to fully exit that, but that is what it is. Okay, now let's try to tuck it here and here. Okay. That may not be super visible, but I think that'll provide a nice little bit of a background there. Just a little bit of something, something. Okay. What else can we really do here? I'm kind of thinking we're going to take it right in front of this fountain. So I think what we may almost want to do is bring these in like this and try to get them to frame a little bit nicer. Okay, hang on. And now let's, nope. Ooh. Actually, I think this is a vibe here. I think I would like to bring maybe a little bit more of something in front of us, but I don't know what I would do. I guess we can take a look at, maybe let's start with the Beauty and the Beast. We can maybe do Tangled, Cinderella, anything with like princesses. Sleeping Beauty. Okay, let's look at this stuff real quick and see if there's anything that could be really nice to just have in front of us to give that kind of fancy ball vibes. I'm not really finding anything to really pull in front of us, and that might be a bit of a problem. I think that's what I really need to make this feel perfect, but I just don't know if there really is something that's gonna fit the vibe. So let's put our outfit together first. We're obviously gonna start with the dress. We have to do something very fancy. Ooh, I mean, I love the idea of this, but I don't think it's the vibes we want. I think we want something a little bit more classic. Now, I'm actually, you know what? No, I already know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go pull out the fancy Cinderella gown because I am a fancy Cinderella girly. Cinderella has always been my favorite princess since I was a young girl, and I love it so much. And it stays true today that it is still like one of my favorite Disney princesses. It's very much a comfort movie for me. That and Hercules. Those are both comfort movies for me. Like I will watch those whenever I'm having a bad day to help me feel a little bit better. Okay, we're definitely gonna take our glasses off. We're gonna do a no glasses look here. I think our wings, I don't know, do we want to do any wings? The Frost Fairy wings are kind of pretty with this, or the Tinker Fairy wings. I think I like the Tinker Fairy wings, but I just feel like they might pull away from the princess vibes a little bit, so we'll not do them this time. I do think we are gonna do gloves. Now, the problem is going to be finding ones that I like. So there's the cream ones, which do kind of work. I want to say there's a very like silvery grayish white. Are those darker? I think those are a bit darker. Yeah, they might be a little bit too dark then. Okay, we'll try this. We'll have to see how it looks with the lighting here in a minute because I am going to be changing up the lighting. Now, we do need a very, like, princessy hair. We want something flowy. We want something, I mean, this is, like, the easiest go-to, I think, for princess hair. But do we have anything else that I really like for this? Not particularly. Not here, at least. I mean, this could be really cute, but I think this is just the classic princess vibes. I do think we need to change our hair color a bit. I do think with this silver, the blonde is just very pretty. I think that it just pulls it out in such a beautiful way. And I almost want to add maybe a hint of grays throughout. I don't know. Actually, that's kind of nice. Maybe. No, we'll just stick with the blonde. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay, I do need to change our lipstick. We are going to go for a nice pink, I guess. We'll make it a little more natural. We will change our eyes. We will do a more normal pupil with the blue. And we will do a bit more of like a blue and white situation for the eyeshadow, but we're gonna pull the saturation down to give it a more subtle vibe. We don't want this to be too heavy. I don't know if I'm vibing with this necklace. I feel like I'm spending more time on the outfit, but it comes down to the fact that I kind of already had an area that was perfect for this. All right, I think the swan one is kind of our best bet. Yeah, I think that is our best bet. Okay, let's look at hats. We could do the crystal diadem, but it just doesn't suit the way I would like it to. I feel like we need a better variety for tiaras in this game. I'm just gonna say it. I think we need a better variety of tiaras. I love the onyx crown. I think it's actually a little bit too big here and does not suit what we want. So we will do the other one. All right, let's look at our companions. I do think we're gonna do probably just a little birdie. I think that's just gonna give us the most Cinderella vibe and give us like a really pretty aesthetic look. Okay. Okay. No, put your shovel away. We're gonna move slightly this way. And then we're gonna pull this up. Okay, so the very first thing I wanna do is we're gonna change the time of day. Oh, that is actually like perfect. And then let's pose with our little birdie. I thought you were gonna give me a more like graceful appearance than you are. Okay. Oh, I didn't change my shoes. Well, we can't see them anyway, so it's fine. Okay, we're gonna center this instead. And actually, if we're gonna do that, I think I need to pull these. Oh my God. Hello. No, I want. Why can't I grab this? Okay, I think I actually need to pull these in a little bit more. There we go. I think that frames beautifully. I think I actually really like the base pose here. Okay, we are going to pull it back to here. I think I really love the way that that looks. Okay. So we're going to turn our saturation up, our brightness up a tiny bit. Let the contrast stay down. Okay, highlights can go up a couple. Shadows can actually go down one. Okay, so we're going maybe we don't turn the shadows down for once. Oh, why is that such like an aggressive? Oh, it's because the highlights and the brightness are up. Maybe we. I feel like this has somehow gotten a little fucky-wucky along the way. This is one of the biggest things I will say. I do really, really love that they have given us so many amazing options to change our stuff. But I do feel like sometimes when you touch one thing, it messes with everything else in a way that is like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Turn the light bloom up a teensy bit. See, I kind of like the idea of that, but maybe I actually can do this and then make it an hour earlier. And then we do the brightness up a little bit. And the saturation as well. Okay. I think I like that. And I want her to glow. I almost want it taken kind of from under a little bit. Make it sunny. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, hi, Eve. I might have to wait for Eve to leave. Eve, please go away. Oh God, Eve is just gonna stand here, isn't she? Yes, she is. Okay, I really don't want to undo everything I've just done to get Eve out of here. I really don't. And Eve, why did you have to come here right now? Why right now? Oh well, whatever. I think we're just gonna have to go with it. And that is gonna be our Dreamsnaps. I really hope that this hits the way I want it to. I think it is very much this like royalty for a day vibe. I think it is very beautiful. We've got the candelabras, we've got the statues, we've got the fountain behind us, and we've got Beast's like floral shop, which I think is so stunning and gives this like stained glass vibes. I actually am really happy we added those cypress trees in the back. I think it frames beautifully. I don't think it's something that your eye's necessarily going to notice, but I think it adds to it in just a beautiful way. Now, I do wish that I could like get her to look better at us. I find a lot of the times, even in some of like the really good Dreamsnaps that we see, you know, sometimes the like top winners, their eyes always are just like ever so slightly crossed. And I just don't know what it is about it. Wait, what do you mean it oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna have to take this one more time then. Let me just make sure Touch of Magic is off. And let the butterflies maybe try to get in a beautiful place. I don't know if I like that. There we go. I love that. There we go. Okay. If you tell me you can't take it for Touch of Magic, thank you. That is going to be our Dreamsnaps for this week, my dears. If you've done yours as well and would like to, you can join the Kitty Coven Discord down below. There's a Disney Dreamlight Valley section. I love seeing what you guys submit. I love seeing what everybody does. I think it is so much fun. So please, 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 if you would like, go share them in there. You can also, while you're in that description, check out some of my other social media. I am live 4 days a week. We actually have a big birthday donathon coming up on September 19th. If you're watching this when it comes out, we're going to be celebrating my birthday and my 5-year affiliate anniversary over on Twitch. We have lots of fun stuff planned. So if you haven't already, go check us out over there as well. And I will see you wonderful beans next week.